What's up, Ray of Sunshines? I am your girl, Talisa Rae, and we are reviewing season 1, episode number 2 of Southern Charm, New Orleans. New Orleans? Nolans. How would you say it? Where are you from? You from New Orleans? Let me know. Is it Nolans? Is it New Orleans? Is it New Orleans? I want to know. Art's House Party is the name of the episode. If it's your first time visiting my channel, what up, though? Go ahead, click that red subscribe button to become a ray of sunshine. You'll get to live in your light and truth, even though you could do 100 and shade easy with your eyes closed. And click that notification bell so you're alerted of the videos I upload going forward. So when the episode opens, we see Jeff and Reagan shopping for a place in the French Quarter, right? They're both seemingly excited about the prospects of this new place. And we see Reagan's selfish ass because she is super selfish and super fucking rude. That is what I think about her. I'm going to tell y'all the truth. I don't like her already. She's going to do some real shit to redeem herself because I don't like her attitude. Is too extra. If I was on the show, I would punch her in the mouth, and y'all going to know why in a little bit. So Reagan is all like, this place is for me because I'm, in graduate school and I need a break. And when he was training and he went to spring training, I would give him the time. Well, listen, when he was in spring training, he was working. You telling me you can't be in there with your husband while you go to school three days a week? You need to be there by yourself 3 motherfucking days a week in the French Quarters in New Orleans by yourself without your mate for 3 days. So 4 days he's over there and what? I'm so confused by that. I'm so confused by that. Is anybody else confused by that, or do you understand it? Because if you understand it, I'm going to need you to help me understand it. Give me some clarity because what, bitch? No, you think you need a break, but you open an opportunity for your husband 3 days a week to be doing other shit. Like, you're not taking care of him if you're away. I get that we need time alone ourselves. But 3 days a week, every week, 52 weeks out of the year, 3 times 52 is 6. So what is that, 316 days? No, that's too many days. That's too many days. That's 15. So wait, let's do it again. 52 times 3, 6. That is, what did I say? 52 times 6. Yeah. So, no. 52 times 3. So it's 156 days. 106 days. Holy shit. My math. 52 times 3. 6. 15. 156 days. Damn. Child. 156 days out of the year. My math is off, y'all. Charge it to my head, not my heart. Y'all do it, okay? If I had a pencil and I was writing, I would have got it right. But I'm trying to do it in my head. Whatever. So, we also see them a little later, still on the same situation, because Jeff had a conversation with Barry, with his fine ass, about her being in the French Quarter while he's over on the coast. With all that's going on in his life, the mama allegedly taking all the money from the savings account, everybody disowning him, and now you want to be away from me 3 days a week? So not only is he drinking, drinking and depressed about the situation, right? He also has abandonment issues from his parents and his brother and sister and shit. And now from you two, you are leaving him open for a lot of negligence on his part, on your part. Honey, I'm going to need you to fix it. And stop thinking that, but I love you. He's going through a rough patch. But I am glad that she said to him, go seek some mental health services. Y'all, I'm an advocate of mental health services. I actually need to find me a therapist, okay? So then we run into John and Justin, and this is really kind of John's segment. And Justin kind of clowns him like, dude, you in 80-degree weather with a turtleneck looking like you from an 80s R&B song. Now, his body says everything. That's why he got that form-fitting shirt on. But, it needed to be like a crew neck. But baby, that body, honey, that body and that 20-something, your young 20-something-year-old boy. Listen, I would be a cool. Okay. So when we see them, he starts talking about the house art party that he's given for the fellas only. That, I want you to understand that amateurs are where it's at. That's what the analogy was about the, amateurs built the ark, professionals built the Titanic, which means greatness can come from amateurs. Don't get in your head or in some kind of weird space about painting, because some of the best art comes from the unknown, right? Okay. I'm going to come back to John, and we're going to go to Tameka. Yeah. We're going to go to Tameka. So when we see Tameka, I don't know what her brother's name is, but we see them at the Son of a Saint meeting, which is founded by her brother, and it's really helping inner city kids ages 9 to 13 who are in fatherless homes, help them to become great. I feel like Tameka as a person is petty, is bitter, is jealous. Like, what is her beef with Gian? Because Gian seems to be a little bit more successful. She keeps talking about how Gian keeps inserting herself and that she wants to be her. And how do you know John Moody? She just met John Moody a week ago. Like, it's a trip. Like, I think that this is going to be something. It's going to mash up to be something. Why is she in everything if you don't want her there? Well, for one, that's your brother's organization, so he brought her along. But you invited her to your housewarming party last week. So, yeah, what's the problem? But I think she's messy, she's petty, she's delusional, she's jealous. Those are my first impressions of Miss Tameka. Okay, I'm just here to tell you. So then a little bit later, we see Tamica and Reagan go out for drinks and for dinner. And so they go in, they sit down, they start to have a conversation. And pretty much Tameka inserts herself into Reagan's life, saying, I don't think it's a good idea that you separate and live in different quarters than your husband. He's there and you're here. I don't think that's a good idea, honey. And this is probably where I would have punched Reagan in the face. Now, I get that it's none of Tameka's damn business what's going on in their household. I get that. Tameka was being a friend and being messy. But her delivery, Miss Reagan's delivery of you need to stay in your own lane would have got her popped in the mouth. But listen, they them kind of friends, okay? Because me and my friends, we would say what we need to say, and it wouldn't be, you need to stay in your own lane and mind your own business. Because, bitch, it was more like stay in your own fucking lane and mind your own motherfucking business. That was the connotation behind that. You know traffic, don't you? She was like, yeah. Then stay in your own lane. Child, I wasn't ready. And they seem to have, kind of hashed it out a little bit, discussed it and moved on until they walked out the door and you saw Reagan we need to finish this conversation. I'm not done. What more do you need? Because Miss Tameka did say, you're right, it's none of my business. I just love you as a friend and I really want things to be good for you. So I don't know. And then here's another reason why I wanted to knock Reagan in the mouth, the way she was talking to Jeff at that party. So let's go back to John. Let's go to the art party where it was only for the fellas. First off, Jeff made great mention, okay, we all have to take shots, but ain't no food here and ain't no chasers. That is such a dude type party because they don't know what you're supposed to do. That's where women come in, or they go get event planners or a girlfriend or something to help out, because food is required on your stomach. If you don't, you be sick and drunk like a motherfucker. Y'all know how. I'm sure y'all done had a few drinks on an empty stomach. Absolutely, you have. So they're in there and they take their shots, and now they standing behind the easels. And lo and behold, John has a surprise. He brings two beautiful women who are fit out for them to paint in the nude. They all instantly got nervous, including his friends that were single. They all got a little bothered and under the collar. hot under the collar. The only people that were married in the room was fine ass Barry. Y'all keep hearing me say fine ass Barry. Y'all seen him in that towel, in that little clip. Y'all act like y'all didn't see that fine specimen of a man if you want to. Only ones in there married are Barry and Jeff. Okay? So they, of course, visibly got upset. Not upset, but uneasy. And really, not because of the women, but because of them being married and because of how they thought their wives would perceive the situation, if their wives would be okay with it. You know, I commend them for being concerned about how their wives would feel. I really, really do. And I really want to know if you, as a wife or girlfriend, a boo, a spay, a spouse, or whatever, if you would feel some kind of way if your husband painted two beautiful women in the nude. Well, that wasn't the only issue here at the party. As time went on, John had invited nothing but single ladies. It was probably about 7 or 8 men and probably like 15 to 20 women. Listen, in real life, that's probably the ratio. There are way more women than there are men. Add in men are gay and, you know, on the down low or whatever else they got going on. You could add, you know, so it's probably, you know, where it used to be 10 to 1, now it's probably 20 to 1 or something ridiculous. When it comes to black men anyway. And this is just some statistics I'm pulling out the air because I'm just giving you really like a piece of the pie so that you can visualize what it is. But y'all know what I'm talking about. So visibly again, the two married men became uncomfortable. Now listen, here's my thing. Those women, it could have been all naked women walking around here. I'm comfortable. If I'm married to you, it's not them that I'm concerned with their behavior. I'm concerned with the behavior of my spouse. It is my spouse's responsibility to uphold our nuptials, what we did in front of God, our families. You know what I'm saying? It ain't up to those women, so they could be walking around, twerking, dollars flying, whatever. It is up to my spouse to hold to our relationship, not the other party involved. And so what does that say about us if I don't trust you around single beautiful women? Number one, does it say that I'm insecure? Number two, does it say I trust you, that you can't handle some shit if it's too much? Like, I'm just asking, what does it say? Let me know down below in the comments, because to me it wasn't a big deal. Neither of those men did anything out of the line, out of ordinary. And here come motherfucking Tameka and loud ass Reagan. Here they come in there and it's disrupting the party for what? For two men? And Tameka had the nerve to be like, I'm mad at John and not at Barry? That we should have been invited? Well, it's a guys' night and guys do shit different than girls. I know when it's girls' night, you know, when I used to go to the strip club, the male exotic strip club, wasn't no niggas in there. It was a bunch of women and we was throwing dollars and flirting with the strippers, etc., etc., etc. When we go out to the club and we dancing, we ain't, if a nigga want to dance, we twerk. But we know what the fuck is going on up at the house. It is the responsibility of the spouse to make the other spouse feel secure. That's all I'm saying. So I really think Tameka was out of line with her bullshit. I think Reagan, though, was way out of line telling Jeff to shut up. I was like, this white bitch then lost her mind. Shut up. You gonna tell the man in front of all these people, you gonna disrespect him like that? In front of all these people? What does that say about how you feel about your spouse? Girl, if you don't knock it the fuck off, like, why would you tell that man to shut up? I'm gonna deal with you later. Deal with him later for what? For why? You was an ignorant, dumb bitch. Like, y'all can be mad at me if you want to or not. I do not care. How did you guys feel about it? I really feel like Tameka's delusional and that Reagan's a bitch. That their men were uncomfortable for no reason. And to top it off, Barry sent that text message to Tameka like shit just got real or stupid or whatever. 20 women just walked in. Like, I guess he's trying to mend shit with his wife. But like, that's just way too much. I am your girl, Talisa Rae. Thank you so much for watching my review of Southern Charm New Orleans Season 1, Episode number 2, Art Party. If you haven't done so already, go ahead, click that subscribe button. Yes, do it now. And the like button just because you're watching Southern Charm New Orleans, and the notification bell so you know when I upload videos every time. You don't want to miss them. Hugs and kisses and lots of love. I'll see you on the next video.